November 19, 2004, crazy day in NBA history. A game between the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit Pistons that resulted in the game being stopped with 45.9 seconds left on the clock. I'm talking about Malice in the Palace. Let's go over it.
Team tonight. Then Wallace is fouled, and Wallace did. Wallace right on our chest. This has potential to be serious if they don't get between. Wallace upset. Players trying to hold each other off. Steven Jackson and Rasheed Wallace trying to be peacemaker. Got Jackson yelling. Built over the scorer's table and is trying to get down to the bench. Artest is in the stands. Oh, this is awful. Fans are getting involved. Steven Jackson's in the fans. Rasheed Wallace going into the stands. For some reason, one of the whole Boston coach are out there.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to be going over the Dizygotic drop that recently happened on November 19th. Pretty much the shoe retailed for $267. And this is going to be their fifth installment. So the model of the shoe is PA041119. On this one, I did size up, so I went with a 12.5. If you guys remember a video I dropped a couple months back, this was going over their Cheech and Chong shoe. So this shoe that I have in front of me is pretty much going to be called Malice in the Palace. It's pretty much an incident that happened back in 2004 on November 19th between the Detroit Pistons and the Indiana Pacers. If you guys know about that, then pretty much the shoe is paying, I don't want to say homage to it, but it's kind of just bringing back memory that happened. So like I said, this is going to be Dizygotic's fifth installment of the shoe itself. So just going over the box itself, you do have the butterfly emblem on the front lid of the box. Two different styles of the butterfly wings. On the side of the box, you have more of a laid back butterfly wing. And then this one, you have another butterfly wing with a little bit less detail. Just little details here and there. You have like a butterfly wing on there. I don't know if that picks up. And then you got the Dizygotic branding right here. So opening this up, pretty much splits down the middle. There you have the shoe. So you do get a card. Inside the card, it pretty much just goes over the pricing of the shoe, the release date, and pretty much the name of the shoe. And then with this one, it did come with a newspaper on the event that happened. Like I said, the event was called Malice in the Palace, and pretty much just goes over the event that happened, which is pretty cool that they included this. But there you have a drink being thrown at Ron Artest, and then inside they pretty much pay homage to a shoe that they dropped, which was the Cheech and Chong. So putting that to the side, you do get a card right here. And on the card itself, it says the first two pairs were gifted to Ron and the man who threw the cup. So you see the cup, and then you see Ron Artest laying down on the score table. And then pretty much on the back of the card, you have 97-82, which was pretty much the score that the game was stopped at, which had 45.9 seconds left to play. So breaking this out, you have the Detroit Piston on the left with the number 3 on the back, which is Ben Wallace. And then on the right shoe, you have number 91, which is pretty much Ron Artest. And it's going to be the Indiana Pacer. So as far as shoelaces go, you do get 3 different options, or 2 other options. So you have the standard that come in there, which is pretty much a rope style lace with blue and yellow. And then on one side, you have like a white with a baby blue on there. And then your other options are pretty much going to be a 3M reflected blue lace and a 3M reflected white lace with Dizygotic branding on the lace tips. And And then your other pair is pretty much a 3M reflected yellow lace. And then you have a 3M reflected white with gray lace. Same thing, you have Dizygotic on the lace tips. And then you get your brooch, which is pretty much a butterfly emblem with DZ, Dizygotic. And then you have a yellow stone, and then you have a blue stone. Pretty dope. So Dizygotic is known for dropping shoes that are pretty much the same but different. If you guys haven't checked them out, check them out. Like I said, dope company, barely starting up, but I mean, all the drops that they have dropped have been fire. So inside of the box itself, it says "Who threw the cup to Ron Artez," and then on this side you have Malice in the Palace, pretty much in that newspaper finish. So going over the Detroit shoe itself, starting off with the front, you have this suede up front in this white color finish. And then you have the perforated suede on top of that. Right here, you have a 3M reflective material in this red, white, and blue finish. And then as far as the lace holders go, you pretty much have a transition from red to blue. And then on this side, pretty much the same thing. So it's pretty dope. Like I said about Dizygotic is the butterfly. So they include the butterfly wings on that side. And then same thing on the inside. Details are what matter. You have the perforated suede in the middle. And then this butterfly wing is pretty much going to be leather. You have more leather right here. Your eyelid is pretty much going to be a red finish on both sides. Then you have a hint of blue right here. On the back, you have a D embroidered, which is pretty much D for Dizygotic. On the midsole itself, you have a Vibram midsole in this white finish. Sock liner area is going to be a red sock liner area. And then on the tongue on this shoe right here, it's a leather tongue. And then you have the cup that was pretty much thrown in the direction of Ron Artez. And then on the insole of the shoe itself, it's going to be the number score of pretty much when the game ended. So you have 97, 82, and this red, white, and blue finish on the insole. As far as the bottom goes, you do have a dark blue, vibrant mid bottom. So going over the Indiana Pacer, this is more of a darker blue finish with hints of yellow and blue on that top portion of the shoe. Perforated suede also. You have this leather finish that wraps around the shoe in this nice, unique yellow finish. And then you have the butterfly logos once again in this dark leather blue finish with more of this perforated suede in the dark blue finish. On the back, like I said, you have 91 for the Ron Artez jersey with yellow and blue. This is also going to be suede. You have the Z on this one, pretty much for Dizygotic in this yellow finish. Your pull tab is pretty much going to be a yellow blue finish. Sock liner is going to be a yellow finish on the sock liner area. And then as far as the tongue goes, you just have more of this leftover beer. It looks like honey, but it's pretty much leftover beer. You have the Dizygotic branding on top of that tongue itself. As far as this one goes, it's pretty much going to be a yellow-blue insole with Dizygotic branding on this portion of the shoe itself. So like I said, with Dizygotic, a lot of their shoes are pretty much detailed. So on these right here, on the bottom of the shoe, they look the same, but they're different. So on this side, which is the Pacer side, it's going to be more darker blue versus this one. It's more of a lighter blue. So yeah, that's pretty dope. As far as comfortability goes, definitely a 10 out of 10 on the comfortability. I would suggest, as far as sizing goes, you size up So whatever your normal size is, my normal size is a 12. I pretty much sized up to a 12 and a half, just to give you that comfortable fit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys end up picking these up, or would you guys pass on these? Like I said, they did release November 19th. So I'm pretty much going to try these on, let you guys see how they look on feet, and then pretty much go from there. So yeah, pretty much that's how they look on feet. So if you guys are interested, I will leave a link in the description down below. If you guys are new to the channel, I appreciate if you guys smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay updated on the latest videos. Till next time, much love.